Okay, I think we are on. All right. Check, check, check. Hmm. I do not see me live. Yeah, it says that someone's watching me. If you are watching, hang on. Hang tight. I'm going to do it. For really real this time. All right. There we go. I'm on. Wait. Audio? Check, check, check. What's going on, Ryan Vaughn? If you are watching, hang on. Hang tight. I'm going to do it. For really real this time. Let me make sure I got game audio. Thanks for hanging tight. No, we're good. There we go. I'm on. All right. Resume. Here we go. Sliding down ye old zip line. Falling down and hurting myself. Last time I ran into a mountain lion, which ate me up pretty decently. Okay, so I'm going to try not to do that. Also, yeah. Well, whoop. Seems like a pretty good time to parachute. If I am being chased. Oh, I did it. I done parachuted. Now I gotta like walk too far, and I didn't want to do that. Come on, get up and over there. BA. Alright. Did my caption go in there correctly? So I'm going to talk about the time that Mark Cuban emailed me. Of the Dallas Mavericks. Also of Shark Tank. Also of being really rich. But... if it's all the same to you, I need to not get killed by this helicopter. It's very hilly in Montana. If you're new to the stream, this is the Adulting Gamer. I normally talk about career and life stuff at lunch and do a little gaming. Today will be short as I have a 1 o'clock meeting and my lunch started late. And hopefully we can get something done here. Talk a bit about networking and a bit about what makes billionaires billionaires, or at least a thing that you should aspire to, even if you don't, quite get that far. I'm going to go with the odds are that you probably will not. Oh my gosh, can I make my screen brighter? Can you guys see that out there? Because, like, I can't see anything. And again, that's probably the point, isn't it? Oh yeah, it's legitimately dark out there. Alright, lunch, per as almost always, is a mix of oatmeal and protein powder. And it is, I'm doing an energy drink today because, once again, baby girl did not sleep so well last night. And now they know where I'm at. What can I say? But you know what? I'm also not expired. Shauna, hello, welcome. As I tell a story about networking and about really smart people, and oh my gosh, I'm out of ammo. And wish you luck on your event this weekend. I'm so bummed that we're definitely really gonna miss you guys. So that's such a bummer. Okay, so have you watched this before, Shauna? Since you're texting back or chatting back, getting about 1,000 views a week, and I'm gonna probably kind of use this as a gonna hopefully use an open source app that's in development right now to create some kind of networking for people that watch it, so you can like connect with other people who do this, and you know, that's always good for finding your next job and stuff like that. You may have dropped off. I don't know, but if you didn't, oh, it is your first time watching. Okay, so yeah, I'm actually. I mean, if it's okay to drop the numbers, I got about 1,000 people a month watching me. So that's pretty cool. So the game is called Far Cry 5, and I am basically trapped in Montana where a cult has taken over everything, and there's no way out. So I got to save the nice people, and hopefully not get killed in the process. And I got to see where the peoples are. So how does the event look a few days out? Like, what's your stress level like on a level of 1 to 10? Yes. I'd be very curious. I've always found that anything where I feel like I'm in charge of other people's like happiness, like getting food and getting places at the right time and that type of thing, I always just had a pretty hard time with. All right, I'm gonna sneak up here and make this gentleman go bye-bye. I'm gonna get him out of here. Level 5, not too bad. By the way, you should hop on. I'm not set up for that right now, but one of the things I do is I try to do this 4 days a week as much as I can, and 1 to 2 days a week I try to. Carl is here. My uncle is here, by the way. I try to get somebody on, and they just kind of talk about their career, their path, or we talk about something specific, like the case for going straight commission. Dewan, I keep saying hi. You should message me and tell me what you're up to, and you keep not doing that, Dewan. What's going on with that, dude? Yeah, Shauna. So you should hop on sometime when it's not such a critical Thursday for you. And we got rid of 2 of them. Hey, Paul Martinez. Welcome to the Adulting Gamer. I am liberating Montana from a cult. I'm still kind of amazed that, like, this works. Like, people watch me do this, and it's actually super... Terry Beth, oh my gosh, you gotta come on sometime. All right, so Terry Beth, I keep explaining what this thing is, but I think you're brand new to the stream. The Adulting Gamer is, you know, kind of my lunch hour time. I play video games and talk about career stuff, and sometimes have friends on. I guess since we got a decent amount of people here now, I should probably go ahead and tell the story. So I read Mark Cuban's book, the guy from... all right, how am I going to get by these people now? Famous from Shark Tank. He's also a billionaire. He also owns the Dallas Mavericks. And the very last line of the book said, hey, if you actually finish my book, why don't you shoot me an email? So I did, and he emailed me back, and then I asked if I could ask some questions for my college class I was teaching at the time, and he obliged me. And that was really cool. But one of the questions everybody said was, you know, what's the key to your success? And he said, you know, a huge thing for him was just he reads 3 hours a day, as much as he can. Dude's got 3 kids at home. I get it. You're a billionaire. He's got a full-time like cook and stuff like that, and that makes things a lot easier to you know, do stuff like that. But he definitely... All right, so I got to find some key cards. He says he reads for that long, like 3 hours a day. Book I'm trying to read right now is called Scaling Up. It is really hard sometimes to find the time to do that with a baby. But even just if I can read 10 minutes a day, I try to. Even if I'm barely comprehending, I still feel like that's better than not doing things, you know? Okay, so I got to break. Oh, that means somebody's looking at me, but they didn't see me. All right, so this is a good level for talking, for doing the talky bits of the Adulting Gamer. I've got exactly 22 minutes, by the way, to accomplish this goal. And, oh boy, that means I'm about to be spotted. Who am I not seeing here? Can I get through here? No. Oh. Am I not supposed to... Oh, poor guy. I guess there's nothing I can do for him now. Which way is that guy looking? Okay, this guy can be taken out. So yeah, it really is. Oh, I think I got away with it. I got another one taken care of. Obviously, the more of these guys I can take out without having to alert them of my presence, the better. So yeah, I mean, that's just kind of the short thought for today is, like, read. Yeah, it's amazing for how much consumer spending Americans do that we really don't spend that much on books, which is kind of nuts. Oh, hey. So why don't I just take this? So I've thinned them out decently. Let's just take this and go cause some mayhem. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to go mess things up. By the way, I do still aspire to be a truck owner. It just has not been a financial fit yet. Ah, heck with it. Let's just go here. Man, they're really not very observant. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can, like, drive the truck in there, maybe? Oh, whoops. Sheldon, what's going on, man? Well, if you missed the kind of hook of the story, I'll tell that again in a second, but I gotta do this first. This is important things. There we go. That's gonna give me a better... Oops. That didn't work. Well, at least I can get a bite of lunch. I assume this is when tune out happens because I'm not talking and I'm eating. I mean, you're watching me eat oatmeal. Ron, what's going on, man? 15 minutes to lunch hour left. I have to liberate this water treatment plant from a cult in Montana. God's country. Full of pickup trucks with 50 caliber machine guns that'll take down an airplane on the back of them. Because cult status, I don't know. So I tried to be subtle last time, it didn't really work. So we're going to try it another way this time. We're just going to try to lure them all out. I think there's a lot of explosives here. So I'm just going to try to do that. Oh, hey, I blew up the truck. That's good, right? Let's get back in the truck and try to get away for a while. I seem to be injured. Maybe I can draw a few of them up here. Ruin their day. Oh, whoops. Did they chase me? Because the goal was to get them to chase me. Ah. Come on out here. Come on. Fine, I'll come back to your party. After I get another bite. I assume if a militant group really did take over your county and they took over the water, Ah! Oh, he was just shooting me in the back of the head. Okay, so that doesn't work. I apologize for leading you down a weird path. Let's do this not stupidly. So I gotta find some keys to that thing. I had to say, fairly intense project last night, this morning, and I am not a person who, I would say, values taking a lot of breaks. To be honest, I tend to be like, my pinned tweet on Twitter is "No one cares, work harder," which is a quote from Diddy, the rapper. Okay. So let's do this right. And by the way, it gets all sparkly when I walk through some sort of hallucinogenic plant. It's basically a stand-in for like the poppy plant that heroin comes from. And yeah, I just am not a person who has done breaks or rest well. I usually think that more is more. And I think that's one of the big things is like, I killed myself working so much when I was out on my own for 2 years, and couldn't figure out how to scale the business. And so, I did a blog post about that, like 10 reasons I was 10 years too young to start a business. And had I had some more experience, I probably would have gone in differently, thinking that I wasn't an unlimited resource, which is how I kind of treated it. It's like, well, if I'm not dead, I can still keep working. So at one point, I actually, I had severely sprained my ankle on the ice, and there wasn't even time to go to the doctor. I just had to wrap it up because there just wasn't time. Like, that's how bad it was. Is there wasn't time to go to the flippin' doctor, which is a bad, bad situation. That gentleman does not need to go to a doctor ever again, though. He is... some sounded games, it's like depth perception is tough. It's like, okay, so how far away are they really? Okay, so come on, drugs, wear off. I may not be able to keep collecting these bodies. I only got 14 minutes left. So those things are like drug users, I guess, or something. I'll move them all the way back. Do it right or do it twice, right? Gotta stash my friend here where he's not gonna be seen. How do I keep walking into these dang plants? Sarah, how are you? Have you not seen this? Have you not seen this before? The Adulting Gamer. The premise is that I do some video game playing and talk about career stuff and stuff. And so I should probably repeat the little story thing that I talked about because over my lunch hour here in corporate America, I talk about career and life stuff. So the email from Mark Cuban, I read his book and it said, "Hey, if you actually finish my book, shoot me an email." My goodness, how long is this stupid crap gonna... I don't know if these people can be taken down. We'll find out. No. Slow and steady wins the race. So, finished Mark Cuban's book. And he said, if you finish the book, shoot me an email. So I did. And then the class I was teaching at that time, I just said, hey, could they ask a couple questions? Could you answer them from my college class? And he did, and honestly the big thing was he's just like, read a ton, read more than other people, get smarter than other people, you will make a ton more money. Oh, I'm out of loot space. So that's the Mark Cuban story, and that's why, even though it is a really hard time in life to try to get any book reading done, I try to. Book right now is called Scaling Up, and it is a book about John D. Rockefeller, the oil magnate, tycoon, whatever. Can you just go down there, you jerk? Oh, I'm all messed up because they're putting this crap directly in the water, aren't they? There we go. So this one's just going to be a real loopy level, I guess, till I get through it, because I'm going to stop hiding bodies here in a second. Let's see who else is out there. They don't seem to be paying too much attention, but I guess the premise is also they're pretty doped up. May not get through this. Wait. What was that? Devin, what's going on, man? You should come back on sometime. I'll tell the Mark Cuban story thing again in a second. 11 minutes. Can I accomplish the goal? So, I've kind of repeated it a couple times that I have people come in and out. Basically, I am... Oh my gosh. The cult is pouring some sort of heroin-like substance into the water to control people. And I got it done. Take out the guards. I'm not going to be able to... See if I can heal up for a second in my last 10 minutes. I'm just on normal right now, man. I mean, I'm not going to claim to be that good. Or I don't know how hard. I've always thought these were sort of harder games. But that may not be the case. I'm running really low on ammo. That's been a little tough. I've not figured out this game on how to get some ammo. Or why ammo is not more plentiful. But I just gotta get into this dang water treatment plant. And what am I finding down here? Cause it kind of feels like I'm gonna... Oh no. What am I finding? Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you play on difficult, like you either have an insane amount of natural talent somehow, or a lot more free time than me. I don't see that I found anything. By the way, Devin, as you have tweeted about this, I would say that Jerry Falwell Jr. is really donezo after that. I mean, my gosh, you can only like think that maybe you can get away with so much stuff, and like I think he's somewhere beyond it. Stephanie, hello. Welcome to the Adults and Gamer, where I play video games on my lunch hour and talk about career stuff for about 5 more minutes, because I'm going to run out of time. Maybe I should blow something up as I liberate the world from a cult here in Montana. Oh, hey. Emergency exit. I'm trying to find a key to get into this dang thing. And, before my 1 o'clock meeting, which is in 8 minutes. I have to find a key. That's pretty funny. He said it couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Yeah, that's pretty dang funny right there. So anyway, I'm going to tell the Mark Cuban story one more time, because it's probably what most people are here for. If you read his book, Mark Cuban's book, it's at the last thing in the book is just said, hey, if you actually read the whole book, email me, because most people don't, and I did. And he was really nice. and it was super brief, short answers. So I do think it was real. And then I asked him to answer some questions for the students, the class I was teaching at the time, the college class. All right. So, oh, here, let me try to get in this way. I'm just trying to get into the. Oh, please tell me I can get out of here. Oh, wait, there it is. I think there it is. I think this is it. We're gonna break in. Oh. Oh, you have to drain the water. Thank you. You've played this before, huh? I hope I can get that done. I mean, I can probably pick the stream back up tonight, but I like to finish a level with people watching me. Alright. That's the thing, like, everybody else who's doing the streaming thing, it's because they're, like, really good at it, and they get really hyped up, and, like, I'm kind of the opposite of that. And that I really love these, by the way. I'm just a huge fan of these games, of the Far Cry series. Did we get it done? I mean, it looks like... I mean, you're right, it worked. Question is now what, or how do I get out of here? Oh, seriously? Alright, guys, for me today, that is all she wrote. I actually have tomorrow is a vacation day. I might broadcast late tonight, or not on my lunch hour tomorrow, as I am gonna be kind of doing family stuff tomorrow, which is gonna be fun. So, anyway, that's it. Enjoy.